Hi, welcome to Oceans. I say Ocean, hear me. Oceans um channel. Um what I was gonna say, this lady that I came across, my daughter told me about her. And I know in the mummy sector they talk about my jazzy life as well, and I do believe she is on that kind of levels of my jazzy life or worse. Why? Because of what she said. I think she says something disgusting. I can't even find the video of her giving her children a bath once a week. Now, because she done a mice stew, that's more what people's talking about, the mice stew. But even that's just kind of crazy because she literally got the mouse from the it's a normal household mouse that she cooked basically, and she she cooked the mouse and made it into a stew. But later on, you'll see there is. I gotta even find the videos. Hold on, I gotta find them. When she cooks, when she cooks, hold on, let me find it on my thing because I can't find it when I'm where I'm looking. When she cooks the mice, she gets a rash on her neck, and it's kind of weird that this lady is not spoken about. I find it interesting. Only a very few people spoke about this lady. Let me see. I could find it on my community tab because I had it on my community tab. Because it's kind of weird. The lady is weird. Okay, let me see. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So the lady, hold on, let me go back to my screen. The lady, the lady made a mice stew from what seems like house mice. Okay, and it's very weird that this things go on social media. It's very weird that these things carry on social media. However, people want to get fame, they will try to get fame or be known for the maddest things. And this lady is no exception. However, one of the YouTubers picked up the how she only washes her child or children once a week, which is really weird. Um, this is really, I mean, to me, my thing is, if they're talking like this on camera, what are they doing when the camera's off? And this is a discussion me and my daughter had when she showed me this lady. Let me see if I can pull it up onto the screen. Um, she is said to be very disgusting. I don't know whether anybody else has spoken about her, in the mummy sector or any other sector, but this lady apparently is very disgusting. Right, so I'm gonna play it. Oh, where's the sound now?
Eat mice. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. No, it do not work that way. You bath one time a week.
Well, guys, today's not going to be fun. Every now and then I find something here on the internet that goes past my normal threshold of badness that I like to keep the things that I cover within. Today is one of those days. Last night, I came across a video of a woman making something that she was calling a sea land boil. Now, I believe that this is a play on words. It's supposed to be like a seafood boil, which I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the correct way to name this would be a land food boil. Sea land doesn't doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. That sounds like a knockoff SeaWorld, but I'm not the one making it, so I guess I can't judge. But basically, she made a sea land boil of an animal she found on the land. Now, this animal was not a cow, it wasn't a chicken, it wasn't a pig, it was a mouse. Now, to me, eating my soup was a little bit out of the ordinary, so I decided to go through her page, and it got a whole lot worse. So it would be one thing to eat like food-grade mice, if there's such a thing, and I'm not talking about the ones you can buy at Petco for snakes. I don't think anybody's really in the business of factory farming mice for human consumption. If that's a thing, please let me know. But if that was a thing, I could understand maybe dabbling in some mice action there, but this was just a mouse she found in her house. What makes this worse, however, is this woman has children, who I presume she fed this to as well. So I decided to see if there was anything else insane on her page, and yeah, there's a lot. So today, we're going to be going through Queen Size 87's TikTok page as an example as to why not everybody should be allowed to have children. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Okay, so y'all, I made the sea land boil. Y'all see the pot. I made the sea land boil, and my freaking neck broke the freak out.
You know, the more videos like this I see, the more I begin to think that social media and the internet in general is probably responsible for more deaths than we could ever imagine. I mean, imagine eating a mouse, which leads to your neck having an allergic reaction, which, by the way, is like the worst place to have an allergic reaction because you kind of need to breathe to live. I know. Crazy. And your first thought is, let me make a TikTok. From this woman's other videos, it seems like she lives in an apartment complex, so these rats are probably poisoned. Rat poison takes quite some time to kill a mouse. Imagine willingly ingesting poison, and once you start to show side effects from doing so, you're like, okay, the internet needs to know about this. It's insane.
So basically, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the hospital though, because this could be.
So can you imagine this woman made a mouse boil, whatever the heck she made, and she's getting an allergic reaction. My thing is, why on earth would you turn on your TikTok to even talk about it, to even entertain it? Wouldn't you be down at the hospital right at this point? Because, like he says, people be putting poisons for mice on a regular basis and stuff, and it does take a little while for the mouse to shrivel up and turn into dry kind of mouse like. And then here's you come along with your stupid self and go and made stew from these household mice. Like, they're not even made for human consumption, because like mice eat a lot of rubbish. They're kind of similar to, I can't remember who now. Mice eat a lot of madness, right? Their bodies eat all sorts of stuff. And here's you come along and you have eaten a mouse. Now the rashes on her neck does actually look bad. Let me see if I could find out what happens when a human consume household mice. What happens when a human consumes household mice? Okay.
What to know about mice. Published by WebMD. Mice, health risks, habits, and extermination.
This is not it. I want to know what happens when you consume the mice. Okay. What are the risks to consuming household mice? I'm not saying. Well, they carry a lot of diseases, that's for sure. Huh. It doesn't give me
Health hazards posed by rodents. Published by pestworld.org. It's not uncommon especially during the winter months, to have an unpleasant encounter with a rodent who has made its way into a home uninvited. What many people do not realize, however, is that these pests can be much more than a nuisance. Rodents such as rats and mice are associated with a number of health risks. In fact, rats and mice are known to spread more than 35 diseases. These diseases can be spread to humans directly through handling of live or dead rodents, contact with rodent feces, urine, or saliva, as well as rodent bites. Diseases carried by rodents can also be spread to humans indirectly through fleas, ticks, or mites that have fed on an infected rodent. This is especially concerning when the weather cools and rodents start to look for warm places to overwinter, like our homes and even cars. The National Pest Management Association estimates that rodents invade about 21 million homes in the United States every winter, squeezing through spaces as small as a nickel. Rodent droppings can trigger allergies and transmit foodborne illness such as salmonella. Furthermore, mice are capable of dropping up to 25,000 fecal pellets each year, an estimated 70 times each day. Therefore, prevention and prompt removal in case of a rodent infestation is key. Below is a summary of some of the most common diseases associated with rodents: hantavirus, lymphocytic choriomeningitis, tularemia, and plague. Hantavirus. The sin nombre hantavirus was first recognized in 1993 in the Four Corners region of the southwestern United States, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah, but is now found primarily in the western United States. This virus is carried by the deer and white-footed mouse and the cotton and rice rat. Hantavirus includes a group of viruses that can sicken humans and cause kidney, blood, or respiratory ailments, as well as fatality in some cases. While it is relatively rare, it is very serious and unpredictable. People become infected with hantavirus through several routes, but rodent infestation in and around the home remains the primary risk. The virus is mainly transmitted to people when fresh rodent urine, droppings, or nesting materials are stirred up, become airborne, and are breathed in by people. It is carried by several rodent species, mainly deer mice. In addition, if an infected rodent bites someone, the virus may be spread to that person. Researchers also suspect people can become sick if they eat food contaminated by urine, droppings, or saliva from an infected rodent. Typically, symptoms of hantavirus develop between 1 and 5 weeks after exposure to fresh urine, droppings, or saliva of infected rodents. Infection with hantavirus can progress to hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, a severe respiratory disease which can be fatal. Early symptoms include fatigue, fever, and muscle aches in the thighs, hips, back, and...
Still, it didn't even answer my question. Hold on. They're saying it's safe to eat it. That's weird. They say it's safe to eat it. Can humans eat mice? Is it safe to eat household mice? Let me see what they say. No, you have no idea if they have eaten poison. For one, you have no idea what pesticides they have, so it's not safe to eat household mice. It's not safe to eat household mice. Mice, unlike other pests, are not dangerous for their bite and sting or poison, but rather the health risks that come from the disease that they carry. What should I do with this house mice I caught? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let me just continue this. Yeah, it says that how it carries a lot of pesticides and stuff. So basically, you're not supposed to eat household mice. So I don't know why this lady took it upon herself to go eat household mice.
Be rabies or anything because I did cook them. I cooked the mice, but I don't know. But my neck is breaking out, y'all. Like I don't know what this is. So I'm going to the hospital. So I wouldn't advise anybody else to eat mice.
Oh, well, shucks. Looks like my dinner plans for tonight are off. I was gonna make some rat sashimi, so I'm really glad you stopped me. I don't think this is a warning anybody else needs, Mrs. Queen Size.
And I didn't show all the skin and stuff like that because I didn't want to get my page blocked. Because people fight for animals, rodents, everything, and are very sensitive. So I didn't show me de-skinning it and all that. I didn't even show it me putting it in there because, like I said, people are very sensitive.
Okay, sure. I'll level with you. I'm sure some people would be upset if you posted a video of you skinning a mouse for your Sealand boil, but I don't think that's the main problem people would have had. I think the main problem people would have had with a video like that is the fact that you are, eating mice. And I mean, going through this woman's page, it doesn't really seem like she's struggling, which is where I feel like an idea like this would pop up. I could understand if you had no other food, you might resort to eating a mouse, but this woman seems to live in a pretty nice apartment. She has videos of like grocery hauls. Why would you do this?
And just trying to be somewhat of respectful and still, do what I want to do because I'm grown. I wanted to put it in my bowl and taste it. And it didn't taste bad, but it broke me out. I ate that mouse, and that mouse then broke me the freak out. So I'm about to go to the hospital. It is what it is. It didn't taste bad. It was good. But I wouldn't suggest anybody else to do this. Don't try this at home.
It keeps surprising me that she feels the need to tell people not to do this. Like, this is something people are contemplating every day. But then I really start thinking about it, and it kind of makes sense. The kind of person to eat a mouse they caught in their own house and not even think twice about it is probably not the kind of person to understand why you shouldn't eat a mouse you caught in your own house. So it kind of makes sense that she thinks other people would want to do this, because if she doesn't understand why you shouldn't, I guess logically there wouldn't be a whole lot holding you back. Alright, so this next video is one she uploaded where she demonstrates what she believes is the correct way to wash your chicken. Now, if you have any sort of education on food safety whatsoever, then you would know that there isn't a correct way to wash your chicken. If you live in America and are buying chicken from a supermarket like I am and this woman is, there is no need to wash your chicken. And no, I'm not gonna argue with you about it in the comment section. Google it.
But this is what I use. This is the washing powder I use. And so this is what I use. Just use just a little bit, not that much.
Yeah, guys. So that is laundry detergent. That's probably food safe, right? Why am I even bringing that?
What she's doing is showing her pure ignorance in every single way right now. It's just pure ignorance. I'm just like, we are taught from young ages to wash our chicken. West Indian houses, I don't know other houses, but I know West Indian houses, we are taught to wash our chicken in vinegar, lemon, and salt. So, but judging by the kitchen, she has all that, but yet still she's using soap powder. And I find that really weird because soap powder is a detergent. It's literally a detergent. It's got a whole heap of stuff in the powder, which is for clothes, to wash clothes. It's not for washing food. It's not for washing foods. It's not for consumption, right? The most people mostly do for what I've seen in most things, like, is soap liquid probably, but then even that is not even a good thing, right? So for her to do this, she could have just gotten a bag of salt and soaked the chicken in it and wash it that way, because the salt is sodium and it also cleans the chicken. Vinegar, we could put salt and vinegar in a bowl and clean the chicken. So to me, this is just ignorance at this time, what she's doing. She just makes people, like, this is why people look at black people as dumb, right? As stupid, because of people like this. Sheer ignorance, sheer stupidity. You can be the lowest of the low, and I'm sure even the lowest of the low would know how to wash chicken in salt. And it's like, it's sad because these people will go on TikTok. So remember, anybody can have a TikTok, anybody can have a YouTube, anybody can have anything now. So it's like anybody can come on and do the most. She's doing the most at this present time. To me, she's doing the most. And it's interesting that this YouTuber picked up on it. Anyway, let her continue with the stupidness.
That up. Clearly, food safety is not really that big of a priority in this household.
And a top full of bleach. You see, I got it on the chicken.
What? Huh? Miss Queen Size, do you think that you're washing a white t-shirt? This is food. OxyClean and a cap full of bleach? Is this some sort of joke? Is this an elaborate prank? Is this like a social experiment of a TikTok account? I've seen a lot of traditional ways to wash chicken that have been passed down, and I get it, but laundry detergent and bleach? I don't think that's one of them. Somebody needs to save these children.
So yeah, and that's it. That's how you clean. If you just like me prepare some chicken to fry or something, and you change your mind, that's a good way to clean it and get all the excess stuff, and it gets all the excess fat off of there, all that. So that's a good way. Y'all have a great day.
All right, so from what I'm picking up here, it doesn't even seem like she's washing this as a way to make it, quote, cleaner. It seems like she's just doing this to get the fat off. And I mean, how about a knife? How about a pair of scissors? How do you land on dissolving it away with
You can even peel the fat off the chicken. You know what I'm saying? What is she doing at this point? It's like, are you really that ignorant? Are you really that ignorant a person that you feel that you got to dissolve the fat of a chicken with bleach? That is a chemical thing. That's for washing toilets, bathrooms, whatever. That, and let's look at the fact that how she's living in a comfortable environment, because the kitchen looks comfortable. I don't see no set of trash around it. I'm actually gonna go and see if I can find her while this is playing. Hold on, so we can see properly her
chemicals as the best way to do this. How do people like this survive?
Baby, who? Yeah, listen here. I don't know what's wrong with these kids thinking because they see me. Well, what's wrong with this kid? Thinking because she see me getting out the tub, every time she see me getting out the tub, she want to take a bath. It don't work that way. No, it do not work that way. You bath one time a week, maybe twice if you've been running around outside or something. You may get the privilege of twice a week.
So this is where these videos go from disgusting but kind of funny to just straight up ridiculously sad. Imagine denying your children of being clean and then bragging about it on the internet. I mean, this stuff is ridiculously sad. This woman has like 3 children living with her. They should not be there. This is not a good environment for them. One bath a week? A week? And it's not like the kid she's talking about is a newborn or anything. I would guess the kid's 3 or 4. Thinking that your child getting bathed twice a week is a privilege for them is absolutely insane. Well, guys, thankfully, that's all I really found of Miss.
Then on top of that, she's setting her children up basically because they're going to smell. That's what she's doing. She's setting her children up. And it's like, what is going through your mind at this point? Like, you can't send your child to school with a bath once a week. That is just not on. That's disgusting. Even the worst or people who live in bad situations make sure that their children is is bathed. Like, I'm trying to find the lady because it's just disgusting. It's like, where do you do these things? Where do people do this? Hold up, now I'm gonna find her now. She seems to be living in a fairly comfortable situation. Okay, let's see. We're gonna show the TikTok so we can get an idea of what we're dealing with right here. Hopefully, he ain't got no music. Oh, it's got music. See, it's a comfortable house. Look at it. It's comfortable. Look at the kitchen. Why is she eating like that? I'm just like, are you trying? She wants to be viral. What's going on? Hold on. Let's see what else she got on here before I start showing all her business. And then she's looking at herself and saying it's hilarious. It's like, what is wrong with you at this point? She eats normal stuff, so why did she do that? Why did she do that? Oh, someone's coming. I'm just like, people would do anything to go viral at this point, at any point. Like, why would you do that? Let me see. A lot of people was disgusted by this. A lot of people was disgusted by this. I'm just like, what are you doing with your life, man? Anyway, I just thought I'll talk about this very briefly because I feel this lady is very disgusting. I mean, people talk about my jazzy life. Yes, my jazzy life is disgusting. Yes, she is. In so many different ways. This lady, however, went beyond that, but it seems like she did it so she can go viral as well. That's what it's come over to me. And probably the bath thing, I'm hoping she don't do that on a regular because like you have to wash your skin often. You can't wash it once a week, especially um melanated skin needs to be washed on a regular. It cannot be just washed once a week. That's a whole ridiculousness right there. And I'm gonna see if there's any more stuff come out about this lady because I feel that maybe she might come out with something else again because she looks like the type who wants to be seen and heard at this point. So with that, I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm not even gonna even go deep into it. I'm just don't like the idea of her eating a mice from the house is crazy to me, right? When clearly on her TikTok you can see that she eats burgers, she does like as the guy said, she does shopping hauls and all this. Like, what is wrong with you? So now I'm talking about you. Probably others is talking about you because we can't believe the ignorance of it all. So this is so ignorant, and we always say people show certain stuff on camera, but it's what goes on off camera that is the most important thing because the children could not be treated properly. Right, for all she knows, people can be calling, think people upon her, etc., because of that video when it might not even be so in real life. Right, so you don't do weird things so you can get called out like this. This is just crazy, okay, and very disgusting. At least, right? You're not in a hot climate. Like people in hot climate eat crocodiles, snakes, etc. But they're outside. They're outside the house, they're not inside the house. And it's different when you're living in the West compared to when you're living in certain places. I know the South does certain stuff and certain parts of the States does certain stuff, but you're living in a whole apartment complex. So what is your excuse at the end of the day? What is your excuse? Why did you do, what you call it, whatever? I just call it mouse stew. I ain't calling it what it is, because that could that be like me co-signing to you so you can get an easy walk away. It's not seafood boil, all right? It's not whatever else it is. Like, what the hell? It's just crazy. But anyways, this is going to be a very short one because people are very disgusting and they will do anything to go viral, right? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't go viral, but don't be disgusting at the same thing. And one thing is always people of color. Why do you need to act the arse so you can be seen? Why? Why? Please answer me that question, right? Right? I used to remember videos going around of black men where the women will say, yeah, I bought him and I bought this and I bought. And I'd be like, okay, if you want to be in that type of relationship, that's fine. But at the same time, do not lower yourself to be treated like a item or something else. It's like what is going on in the world at this what's going on in this world, right? That's me speaking as a older woman. Yes, I am older, but I mean, I understand why certain children, youngsters do what they do. Dances normally go viral, food go viral, um, some craziness stuff goes viral. But at the same time, right, you have to be very mindful of what you're doing because you are a stereotype at this point. And I don't understand why people want to be stereotypes at this point. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want it. I don't want no parts of it. I don't even want to like partake in it. Um, you can actually like people like you can be intelligent. You can do intelligent stuff. Why don't you just show that you done something great on these platforms? Show that you achieved something. Like I like when I hear people's achieved stuff or when they done stuff or when they did this or when they do that. Sometimes, yes, there is a lot of low moments, but there is a lot of high moments, right? There's a lot of high moments, right? And bear in mind, people still have PTSD going on and all whatever else going on. And here's you come along with your stupid self and you saying you're eating my stew, whatever the heck you said you're eating, right? I'm like, nah, because you're putting out a stereotypical ignorant person on these platforms. Very ignorant, very stupid, very dumb. You know, people already think some people have a size of a what's it, a pea or whatever, right? And some people, our community is very intelligent, right? They're very intelligent. They know how to turn a coin. They know how to make money. They can put anything, the simplest thing, they can turn that into money. That's the greatness of the community. But here's this woman here now with her foolishness. Sorry, I'm repeating myself because I just cannot believe it. That this is on big old YouTube, big old TikTok. Heaven knows wherever else is gone. Because, you know, people be making websites and they be talking the most about things and calling you names and profanity, and it's not all right. Okay, it's not all right. Okay, so that's me. That's my point of view on this whole thing. And like I said, if she did do this to go viral, she is very stupid and dumb at the same time. Yeah, and the fact that you're washing chicken with bleach and soap powder is crazy. It's crazy, all right? Okay, and that's my point of view on this whole thing, because me just putting it in the community tab ain't enough, right? I need to sound my voice, because Jazzy life, even when she's washing and doing stuff, she washed a dog in the sink. Then she put the chicken in the sink, the same sink that she washed the dog in. Right? It's only the other day I see her wash the dog in the bath. Right? Just the other day. But even she does disgusting stuff too. Very nasty stuff. And this woman is probably worse than her. But the thing is that this woman haven't put up stuff for a while, right? And the only thing that stands out is the fact that she cooked the mouse stew or whatever the heck she cooked. So I don't know. I think she is very either she got mental health problems going on with her. She's not all there in the head. I don't know. But anyways, let me just stop. I will see you. Please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think of this, because I see people said a few things in the community tab, but here what I'm bringing it on a video because so we can all have this conversation. Let me see. Someone's just tapped in. Hi, Brown Sugar. I'm just about to log off because this lady blow me. This lady is crazy. She's very crazy. You might have to watch on the replay because I cannot repeat everything I just said. All that just then. I'm just like hearing my thoughts on this. And it's just like, what the hell? But anyways, I will do another live again. And then, hopefully I'll see you there because I'm going to come off right now because I don't want to be on here all day. Yeah. Yes, the lady who ate the mouse. Can you imagine? Anyways, I put my thoughts. You can watch it on the replay, and I'll see you on the next live, yeah? Because I know a lot of people. I know like we're all in different time zones, okay? And I know that when people can catch me, and sometimes people can't catch me. But please leave your comment, watch on the replay, and tell me exactly what you think. And tell me if my point is right, because come on. Like, come on. Did our ancestors fight and die and do everything for us to act the butty online? That's my question. Okay? For us to act the 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 arse online. Okay? That's my question to everybody because this is crazy to me. Fair enough. If you have no food in your yard, but I'm sure there's places you can go and buy mice or whatever. You don't eat household mouse. You don't eat household mouse. You hear what they say? It have pesticides in it, right? People give it food poison. They buy a mice poisoning. So no wonder why your neck they break out, and you still didn't even go, or maybe you did go to the doctors. Well, that's not even showed on none of the videos that you put out. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, wow, fair enough. Mouses are delicacies in countries, certain parts of, I don't know whether certain parts of America. Don't quote me on it, okay? But at the end of the day, think before you do things and put things on platforms, because you make black people look stupid. All right, you make us look stupid and ignorant. We just do stupidness, we do buffoonery to get seen on the platforms. Okay? And I don't claim you. So at the end of the day, I think you look stupid and dumb, and it's just ridiculous. Okay, at this point. So with that said, I'm gonna tap out because I'm not going to go over what I just said all over again, because that's just a whole mouthful I just said, and I'm gonna try and come back with something else other than people being stupid on platforms to get seen. Because even the duck guy was like, raw, really? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Okay. Yeah, I would have eaten a tree bark. Please tell me. Tell me. Is she okay in the head? Is she feeling okay? She ain't okay. She ain't okay. She between her and Jasmine, I don't know who is worse. But anyways, I already said a whole mouthful. I'm gonna come off. This is gonna be cut very short. And now people's coming on. I think what I gotta try to learn to do is wait a couple minutes for people and then talk when people appear and stuff like that. But please watch the replay. In the people in the clouds, calm down, say your 5 pence. Tell me how you feel. How do you feel about this woman doing this? It's okay. It's okay, Brown Sugar. You have a good night. Tell me how you feel about this woman doing this foolishness, because this shines light on everybody, not just her alone. Okay? And I don't claim her. Okay? Like I said, I don't claim her. I don't claim her. I don't want to know of her. I think, and the fact that she has normal stuff on TikTok as well is ridiculous. So she just did this for, as the Americans will say, clout. Okay? So, with that said, I will see you, Brown Sugar, and others on the next live. Take care. Bye. Oh, yeah, please make sure and sub to the Dark Side of Ocean Yemi. If you want me to talk about certain stuff on the Dark Side of Ocean, Yemi, please go and the email, but don't spam up my email, but that's the email, like, you know what I mean? So let me know what you want me to talk about, because there's a lot to talk about. I mean, I could talk about stuff that I think I should talk about, but there might be other stuff you might want to talk about to deal with what's on the channel. Okay. So we need to go over there and talk as well, and because it's like grooming stuff, human trafficking, all that is one of the biggest subjects that I cover over there. There's also Queen Trome does some as well, and please bear in mind you have to be open-minded, because there will be a bit of the LGBT stuff is covered, because especially if it's to do with abuse. Okay, so let me just warn you in advance. I don't want you guys go over there and be, oh my god, da, 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 da. No, because it's important that these subjects are covered. Okay, because that's why they shadow banned the channel, because the subjects covered are very deep as well, and even if it's war and certain stuff, things happen. Okay, but thank you for subbing, Brown Sugar, and I'll see you, and you have a good day too. Take care. Bye.